Welcome back. Link is a little different color now. We're
Yeah.
in Town of Ruto.
Town of Ruto, I accidentally used shield. Because I was trying to sink and I'm a dummy. Are you pacing your house? Please let me help you. Come. Oh, I don't want to talk to you. Magic lady, come on.
I'm not sure if those dark nut things are dark nuts or iron knuckles.
We should have looked it up in between episodes.
It's the lore thing again for me. See, the 3D games set a standard, right, for what an iron knuckle is.
Yeah.
So it's like, if it doesn't have an axe, a two-hand axe, then it's not an iron knuckle. Or a variant of an iron knuckle. So it's got a sword and a shield, which can't be an iron knuckle. So it's...
Iron knuckles are so fun to fight for me.
They're fun to fight.
I love fighting them. With this, you can jump very high.
It's like, was it Simon's Quest, where it's like, what a terrible night for a curse.
It's
so
Simon's
slow.
Quest when I was a kid was like, yeah, Castlevania. Right. But now it's like, I play it now and I'm like, why do you lie to me, NPCs?
Yeah.
Just tell me the truth.
Like, NPCs should be way more helpful than that.
Yeah.
You know?
What would you do if you just saw a guy in a tunic with a sword and shield just hopping super high over people's heads?
I would wonder if I was in an MMO.
Yeah?
Yeah. Like, did I stumble into an MMO? Am I now in .hack?
Could be.
You don't even know what .hack is.
It's from Reboot.
No, it's not.
I just assumed because Dot is the name of someone.
Right.
Reboot.
And hack is a
rebooty term.
Yeah.
What's it from?
It's actually an anime.
Oh. Not really an anime guy. I just never got into it.
Neither am I that much, at least anymore. I got kind of sick of the fan service, so...
Yeah. But you still play JRPGs.
I still play JRPGs, I like them.
It's still fan service a lot of the time. From my experience.
You haven't seen the anime I've seen. Like, there's like fan service and there's fan service.
I've lived on the internet for a while.
Right.
I can understand fan service, right?
Right.
So.
No, you understand. But it's dumb. I mean, you've seen
It's disrespectful to the characters, and that's the worst.
It's so demeaning to the character. It's like, you want me to care about this character, and then you objectify them. It kind of defeats the purpose of it.
Yeah,
you know?
I'm sure some people dig it, just not me.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
yeah. Well.
There's no point.
Yeah. I mean, you've seen Matt and Liam's creepy anime thing.
Yeah.
It's like that. That's fan service. That's like so blatant, you know? It's like...
Did you see the Matt and Liam craft time adventure or whatever they called it? That was pretty funny. They made macaroni crafts of video games and anime.
Oh, that's cute.
Put it up.
It sounds
on
cute. I don't know.
Birds coming everywhere.
Well,
alright, so...
Do you remember what the name of that swamp is? Do you remember?
No.
The Morgue Swamp?
Oh, right! This is really morbid.
Yeah.
Morbid?
Mortgage.
I know some people that would say that mortgage is pretty morbid, so I mean...
Oh, no.
Okay, so I stopped in here for... I thought Bagu was here.
Well, Bagu isn't here. He's here somewhere.
But there has to be something else in here.
We got the pea bag.
But that was from an enemy. Is there nothing else in here?
No,
really?
This is a fight. You ran into a guy.
Did I?
Yeah.
I swear I didn't.
I'm pretty sure you did.
Alright, I'll trust you. Oh, there's Bagu.
Yeah.
What's up, Error? I know it's Bagu.
Is my name. Bagu, what are you doing?
The Riverman? You don't even know his name? Okay, watch. Guaranteed. There's a... See? Didn't run into an enemy.
I'm wrong.
Yeah, well, I mean, next time maybe...
What?
No, never mind. It's fine.
Just get on the road.
Actually, I don't want to go talk to the Riverman yet.
Is there an item to get? Or no?
Is there?
No, I don't think so. Not here. It's...
Actually, no, we get the heal spell
from that town.
From the town, so I want to see what Is there a fetch quest? I don't remember.
Do we get the mirror yet? Or
I know where the mirror is. So, you start the timer, right? You did not start the timer.
No, I did not start the timer.
It's a good thing that the computer also keeps time. It's been 5 minutes. Alrighty, so...
Alright, so last 5 minutes to the timer. Sheesh!
You know
We're letting loose all of our secrets.
What is wrong with that?
Water town. It's the water town of Saria.
She's not water, she's grass.
She's grass.
Grass type.
Grass type.
She would beat Ruto so bad. Ruto, whatever. Lost my mirror.
Ruto. Actually, you know what I found out? This is kind of an odd thing to find out.
Her name is Roto?
No. I found out what
the table.
Oh, there it is. I found out what that's called when you go Ruto or Rudo.
What is it?
It's called a glottal stop.
In
speech.
Stop?
A glottal.
A glottal.
Glottal stop.
Okay.
So it's
Does that
like
have anything to do with Sunday?
No, it doesn't. That's something else that you can't pronounce for some reason.
It just doesn't work in my mouth.
Sundere.
Sunday.
Re.
Dre. I can't do it. Sunday. I always go into an accent.
Well, you can't really help doing that. Sundere.
Life.
Yeah. Say. Anyway, that's a long and old word that I taught you like half a year ago now.
What Let's Play was that in? Was that
Ocarina of Time?
Right.
I was saying that Ruto was a Sundere.
Yeah, and then we got talking about Midna. About that as well.
Yeah.
Speaking of Midna,
what?
What's that song? Is it called Midna's Lament when she's sick?
Midna's Lament. Yeah.
That's a great song.
Super good.
So
super
good.
Atmospheric and stuff. So good. Yeah. Anyway, so what is the thing we're saying, right?
Yeah.
It's such a weird thing to find out, but I always wondered, like, why is it that you say good night, or you could say good night?
Yeah.
So you emphasize the T, but in proper, like, not proper, but like in American English, you don't really say good night. You say good night.
Yeah. And
the T kind of just fades away.
Yeah.
You know? Or you say someone's name is Kurt. You say Kurt.
Yeah.
It's right?
It's
That's
true
like
because...
stuff. It's cool, eh?
It's true because, like... If your name was Kurt, and your friends were like, you know, Kurt, whatever.
Kurt.
But if they were just like, Kurt, you'd be like, did I offend you?
But if you're not a native English speaker, that's really confusing.
Yeah.
Because there's a T there, so you should be saying Kurt.
That's why English is the best language.
Yeah.
And you should all learn it.
Or
especially if you're watching the Let's Play.
Yeah. Or if you're saying can't.
Yeah.
You say can't.
Can't.
Yeah. But the T is there, but it's just like it stops.
It's a silent T.
That's really clever. It's kind of like
it's really
meta,
way,
you know?
Yeah.
I don't know.
So we're from Kenyatta.
Kenyatta.
Do you have any like American friends online that you talk to?
Not really, no.
No? Is it mostly like a Canadian bunch?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
You?
It's all Americans.
Yeah?
All Americans.
Do they notice your accents?
Apparently they do. I don't say A very often.
I say A sometimes.
I live with, well, my sister's American and my dad's American, right? So, I guess they don't say A all the time. They say A though, like, because they've lived here for most of their lives.
Your sister American?
Yeah. Born in Buffalo.
Oh.
Boom.
Okay.
Level up.
400, yeah. Like.
Anyway.
Yeah, go ahead.
The way we say house and the way we say out, basically the way we say OU. People make fun of me for it online. But that is literally, in the English language, that is how to pronounce an OU
That's
sound.
the only way I know how to say it. Like, again, it's the about thing, right?
Yeah.
About.
Yeah.
How
it's
else
not
do you
a
say
boot.
it?
No one says a boot.
How else do you say it? I don't know.
And something else I never understood at all, rough instead of roof.
Rough roof.
Well, some Americans call the roof a rough.
Rough.
I never understood that.
Well, I mean, and then of course you got British with garage, so garage.
Yeah, I mean that's...
Or aluminium instead of aluminum.
But to be fair, I mean, like, they have a severely different accent than ours.
That's true.
So it makes more sense, but when we basically, Americans and Canadians sound basically the same.
To me, they sound pretty much...
Except if you get, like, the South and the very north of
it's
Canada.
like the southern...
Right.
And if you get in Canada, if you go to the East Coast,
yeah,
Newfoundland and stuff, that's like a whole other language sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes. All right, palace number 2.
Yes, palace number 2.
I don't remember which way to go for the item, so I'm just gonna go.
It's not that way. I remember that much.
Okay,
I've been through here enough times to know.
Slime.
I think at least.
Well, you've led me to a wall, so I'm gonna go left.
I didn't say don't go that way. I just said don't go that way.
There's only 2 ways for you to go, except down. Now I want to work on the I just want to go floor by floor.
Okay.
It'll be easier in my. You know what? Sometimes you gotta let me make my own mistakes.
You're right. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You know, you can't be right all the time. Like some people.
I just got us a pea bag, and
Medusa
I got
heads.
hit by a Medusa head. It's not a Medusa head; it's a dragon head.
It's clearly not a Medusa head, but it basically is a Medusa head. I told you.
Okay. To be fair, though, is the item that way?
What?
Is the item for the dungeon that way?
Well, yeah, but it's.
I said
key.
I was going the way of the dungeon.
The way of the dungeon.
I was going the way of the item.
Sounds like a D&D module.
So the way of the dungeon. Dungeons and dungeons.
Dungeons.
Okay, so do you remember where the key is? Is it left?
That I don't remember. I think it's this way.
So, this is not. So far, it's not really affecting
it's okay
us
so far. I
that
mean,
much.
Yeah.
Come on, slime.
I feel like it'll be pretty okay. I mean, so far at least.
Until we hit Eastern Hyrule, yeah, I think we're gonna be fine.
Because I mean, this game is kind of notorious for being hard, like really hard. Like Ghosts and Goblins.
Yep.
Contra.
Never beat Ghosts and Goblins. Beat Contra.
Did you?
Yeah, 3 lives.
You have 3 lives. That's it.
Yeah. I know people that can beat it with 1 life, and that is insane to me.
Isn't that like a one hit and you're dead game?
Yeah.
That's brutal.
It's crazy. Just talented. Just really good at Twitch. Like,
yeah, I mean, if you're good at that, right?
Just Twitch all the way.
Well, I said in the last episode that I was playing the demo for Great Leap Default.
Yeah.
And see, I was playing that game and I realized that that game was great. It's like the genre I like. It's entirely turn-based.
Mm-hmm.
And the way it is like you have a job system, so you can kind of switch jobs between battles, and you can set.
Explain what a job system is, just in case anyone doesn't know.
Job system is like you have a wheel of different jobs you can be, and every job has different spells and passive abilities and active abilities.
Kind of like a class,
yeah.
a class in a class-based shooter.
Yeah.
For something that speaks only in FPS terms.
Sure, of course.
So like how a medic would have the passive ability of, like, being able to heal people that were around him.
Yeah, exactly. So the job system is a system where you're able to change jobs in between battles, not in the midst of battle. But so the cool thing is that you can like learn abilities from one job and then change jobs and take the learned ability and apply it to yourself, even though you changed jobs. So you can mix and match for really, really interesting, unique combinations. So that's that, and then also the fact that this is weird system that seems really simple on the surface. It's actually kind of in depth, where you can basically choose to either withhold your turn or spend extra turns.
Interesting.
So
what's the downside to spending extra turns? Is it like you said, super long cooldown?
Yeah, you can't act for the next four turns. Like,
okay.
You can use it 2 turns at once, but you can't do anything for 2 turns.
Okay.
Or you can save up turns, and you can unleash 4 turns without sacrificing any lost turns. So it's like, think of it like you're at 0 turns.
Yeah.
Right? And you save up for 4 turns. You unleash 4 turns worth of attacks.
Yeah.
And don't have any penalties because you didn't go crazy. So it's like a matter of you and your opponent trying to figure out each other's AI and
do you program your own team's AI?
No, well you control them.
Oh, okay.
Because like it's a 4-player party.
Okay.
So you just control them, and so and then there's some passives and active abilities that like give you extra turns when you get hit, when you dodge a move, when you dodge an attack, when you do certain things. So it's actually really strategic, and it was cool. And because it was all turn-based, it was all just a matter of taking a turn and then going, okay, what can I do this turn? Like, I know the opponent is going to have an extra turn this round, so he might choose to just let loose in all of his turns at once, in which case he might kill me. So it's like, it's kind of an interesting system. I think you should at least need to see it to get the full grasp of it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's
that's annoying.
Quite good.
Don't have a key. Red Iron Knuckle Slash. Let's just call him a Dark Nut.
But fine, the Dark Nuts, I guess.
Get the P, get the P, get the P!
It's 50. 1,000's a long way off.
Yeah. And it's basically a refill to that.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I'll try to get a different spawn.
Actually, yeah, watching that speedrunner guy do some of this.
Yeah, it's
apparently it's just like random, like how the spawns happen. It's like
gosh, really? Gosh! Oh no! Gosh!
wait,
come on! A few more! A few more! No! Okay, you know what? Just get a new one. That's annoying.
It's scary.
Well, I got the P bag.
You got the P bag.
How many lives do I have? Did I die yet? I have died once. All right. Come on.
Do you think Zero? You guys out there, do you think Zero should count as an extra life, or should it not be a life?
Zero doesn't count as a life because it's telling you lives remaining after the life you have.
So it's a matter of extra lives.
So it's like if you have 3 lives, right? Then it says you have 2 remaining after this. Then you have gosh, come on. Then you'll die, right? And then it'll say you have 1 remaining after this life.
Right.
And then it says you will have 0 remaining after this life.
I see.
That's how I look at it.
That makes sense.
Get away from me, Poe.
Again, I assume it's a Poe.
Yeah.
There's no structure, you know? It's like in the newer games.
Oh my gosh.
Oh man. Oh man, nice. It's like the newer games, you know if it's a Poe or not.
Yeah.
You know?
These guys are gonna shoot me. It's not
like,
good.
this guy's probably Stalfos for all I know.
I'm assuming, because he's probably just skeleton.
Exactly.
We need the glove.
Right.
Almost slick.
Yeah.
Almost
slick.
Almost. Bum bum bum. Love the music in this game. Love it.
You love it?
Love it.
It's a little bit repetitive just because there's not a whole lot of tracks.
Yeah, but I mean, look at the first Legend of Zelda. Right?
Well, yeah.
There was the theme, and then there's da na 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 in the temples, right?
Yeah.
Or however the temple theme went, I can't remember exactly. But it was the temple theme, and then the overworld theme.
Yeah,
this has 3 tunes: temple theme, overworld theme, town theme.
I think there's also a 4th one, which is the other dungeon. Other palace theme.
Yeah, called palaces in this game. Come on, Zelda, why is everything always called a dungeon or a temple or a palace? Just stick with one.
I just call them dungeons.
I call them temples because my first exposure to Zelda, other than this game and Zelda 1, was Ocarina of Time. So that's another reason I don't have like a super nostalgia, happy-go-lucky face for Link to the Past. And I'm like, Link to the Past is a top-down Zelda. Not a huge fan of top-down Zeldas. You know, because I played a side-scroller Zelda. This is the first Zelda I ever played, was side-scroller Zelda.
This one?
Yeah, then right after that, it's a 3D Zelda. So, like...
Yeah, well, my first Zelda was 3D as well. But I still kind of like the 2D ones. Not as much as the 3D ones.
Yeah. Like, A Link Between Worlds, I was super excited when it got announced, and then I was like, it's a top-down? I know people love top-down. It's just not my jam.
I heard that game is really good, though.
I want to try it.
I haven't played it
that's
yet.
The top. Yeah. I want to try it. We should get it and go through it, like, together. Not on the show, because I don't have a 3DS graphics card, but we should, like, go through it together.
Yeah.
And, like, try to figure stuff out. No walkthroughs, right? Like, that's...
Yeah,
something with my friends I used to do back in the day was, like, just no walkthroughs and only... Because it's super cool when you hear stories about, like... You know, I was the first kid on the block to figure something out, and it was like something you go to school and tell everyone about. And everyone was like, you were the popular kid that day because you found something out.
Yeah, and that doesn't really happen anymore.
Because of the internet.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that would be cool. Go through something without a walkthrough. Like, I didn't touch a Dark Souls walkthrough.
Really?
That was ridiculous. Some of that stuff is super cryptic, right? They don't... That's what I like about Dark Souls. They don't tell you where to go. They just give you a general direction. Like, you play Dark Souls, like, so you have the guy that says, go ring the 2 bells.
Right.
Then you see a door that opens.
Right.
They don't tell you where it is. They just show you a door that opens.
Yeah.
And then from there, it's just like, figure it out, buddy.
So you like the fact that you just didn't know where to go at all?
I like it. I understand why people don't like it. And I don't like it all the time.
Mm-hmm.
It really depends on my mood. Like, there's times where I can't always play something like Dark Souls because I want something... tells me to go here, so I'm gonna go there.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Sometimes I like being told where to go. Sometimes I just like exploring. Sometimes.
Right, right.
Ugh. You jerk.
So.
Eh.
What are you gonna do now?
Ah.
Oh.
Go out of the spawn range. Hopefully we can finish this palace in time. It's been 21 minutes.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's fine. I have to go all the way back here though to get the glove. At least from where we kill all the dark nuts, except the one right before the glove.
Yeah.
So
they don't respawn, do they?
No,
they
don't respawn unless it's either a game over or a death.
He's gonna respawn. He's slime.
Yeah, the slimes, because the slime is like super common enemy. It's like, I don't want to draw too many parallels, but it's kind of like Dark Souls in the fact that the bigger enemies don't spawn back. They have at least that decency.
Who was it who said that like this is like a precursor to Dark Souls?
Me.
Was it you?
Yeah. A lot of people say that Dark Souls is this generation's Castlevania, and I would say no. Dark Souls is this generation's Zelda 2. Because Castlevania isn't necessarily hard. It's a lot of just calculating jumps.
Right.
It's not even really a lot about being able to whip things. Like, the bosses are tough.
Right.
But if you have your jumps correct, then you're fine.
Right.
You just jump, smash, B, just mash it, right?
Right,
just
right.
mash, whip. But Zelda 2, it's all about, like, especially when you're fighting a Dark Nut, it's like, unless you fight him the way you fight him, which is totally a legit way to fight him, I'm not trying to discredit you.
Right.
But, like, if I'm going up and down with my shield, he's going up and down with his shield, it's like a legitimate sword battle.
Right, right.
And that's more like Dark Souls, at least, I mean, they're both kind of like Dark Souls. I guess it kind of depends on the class you pick in Dark Souls. Which is why I love that game. Love it. Can't wait for Dark Souls 2 to come out. It's like a month away from this recording.
Right, right. What classes do you mean? Like, you said it's matter which classes you pick.
I would say a knight is, like, if you played a knight in Dark Souls... Did I go this way? I did. I did go this way. A knight in Dark Souls is kind of like Zelda 2. If you were going to fight an Iron Knuckle the way I fight them.
Right.
Something like a thief or a mage,
right,
I think would be more like Castlevania, because it's more about calculating the enemy's movements and then having your movements, like adjusting your movements accordingly.
I see. Yeah, okay. Did we get the glove yet?
The glove is this way, isn't it?
Is it? I thought it was...
Because I needed a key, right? I'm gonna... No, I'm stupid. I think, right? Is it stupid? I'm stupid. Okay. I thought that... I guess I went all the way and I needed a key. Because I thought I went all the way and got it.
Well, no, those blocks were in the way.
Yeah, but I got by them. And then I came back through them.
But you had the gloves then?
Yeah, I guess I didn't have a glove.
Yeah, that's the problem. The blocks were in the way, so you couldn't get the gloves.
It's fine.
Or so you needed the gloves to get through the blocks.
It's fine. So I guess that's the power glove.
Well, that's so bad.
Yeah.
Again, we were having this discussion a little while ago, earlier this evening. Nintendo, man. Innovators.
Yeah, for the most part. Yeah.
You know, Power Glove, did it work? Not
Absolutely not.
Not so much. But did they try? Yeah, they did. You know, Virtual Boy, did it work? No. But they tried.
And Game Boy
Game Boy worked. DS worked.
3DS worked.
Shoulder buttons worked.
Yeah.
Analog stick worked.
Yeah.
Or rather, control stick worked.
Oh, gosh. Dark Nut, please. Oh, okay. Got a glove! Just looks like he has a really detailed hand on his body.
Yeah. You know, it's too bad that, like, a lot of the items you get in this game are kind of, like, boring. Like, it's like, oh, you got a raft, you got a glove, you got...
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not like a weapon like
yeah,
the other games.
I get you. What was cool about Zelda 1 was actually Zelda 1 it had a ton of items that you could use all the time. Like the raft you could use all the time. Actually, was it even a raft or was it a ladder? Because it looks like a ladder, right?
It looks like a ladder, yeah.
Man, I wish there was a ferry right here. Right there.
But there isn't.
How many lives do I have? One extra, so that means save state before the boss.
Yep.
Poe! Wow.
Wow.
He just gored me.
Yeah, it was,
No more lives remaining.
It's fine.
I got it.
Let's just go to the boss, save the boss.
Poe, why are you dropping fire? Okay, what I'm gonna do here is save state it here.
Okay.
Because if I get hit going through here, I know I can try again going through here without getting hit. Like that, you know what I mean?
Right.
Oh, I gotta go through 2 of these, right. Spawn the skeleton. Spawn him. Spawn him. Spawn. Okay. Oh, man.
Oh.
Almost.
Good.
Dang it. Another one, really? I don't remember 3. Skeleton. Ugh. No skeleton. Okay.
So did you just like slide forward while you're ducking?
Yeah. Oh, you kind of carry momentum, see? It's kind of like Mario when you stop his sprint in the first game.
Right.
Or in the first Super Mario game.
That, you know, I like the Super Mario Bros. Games, okay, but that's what bugs me so much about the way they control. I hate how slippery Mario is. He's so slippery. When I stop moving, I want the character to stop moving too.
Yeah, but there should be some force of momentum.
I don't know about that. That's like something that happens in ice levels, not.
No, but ice levels should
like in Mega Man, right?
Oh my gosh.
In Mega Man, right? Like when you stop moving, he will stop. It's perfect.
I thought Mega Man had slight like drift.
No,
after a full
ice
speed.
Levels.
Oh, push A because I was.
That's what.
Gosh.
Oh man.
This is not good. I thought this was like right near the boss room. I guess not. Slime.
But yeah, it gives you more control. I think like it feels like it's not your fault when you get hit. It's like sorry, no, it is your fault when you get hit. You know, it's not the game being just annoying and being like, oh, I'm gonna let you slide forward. And well, it's not only that, but it's just obnoxious to have to push back on the control pad constantly to just stop yourself from moving forward, because it feels like you're fighting with the controls when you do that.
I think it depends on the game. I don't think that's worth it either right there.
You'll never get that.
No, with a down thrust you can get it easy.
Yeah. You've been spamming that down thrust during the practice.
Oh man.
Oh man.
I don't even remember the boss of the second place. It's the night that you knock his heads off, right?
Yeah, it's the night you knock his head off.
Oh man. Dark Nut.
Presumably.
No, confirmed. Dark Nut confirmed. There we go.
Okay.
Man, that would have been nice if you leveled me up. Is this the boss room? No? You will level me up, sir. Unless you kill me.
Nope.
Wow.
2 experience points.
Wow.
This one now? This guy?
Oh, great.
Don't die.
It's a game over, too, if I die, so we'll lose it all.
Well... No.
Oh. Yes, life. Give me that back.
Okay.
Oh, fantastic.
Oh, come on. That's what I'm talking about. This is brutal. These many Dark Night nuts.
Night nuts?
Nights. Well, I mean, I don't know why they're called Dark Nuts. I just feel like that's a mistranslation.
Maybe.
Like it's just stuck. Just stuck.
200. Okay. Well, I mean, I have to fight the boss with half health
and no magic.
No magic. So let's see if I can do it. Yeah. It is not gonna go well. Yeah.
But
that's game over. Well, next time, guys, we're gonna handle that boss with Mifuki on the controls. See you guys later.
Yep.